All right, we're back. I got the Pablo's right over here. He's frisky, aren't ya? Oh, he is. Uh, my buddy showed up. I showed him some love bites. We'll have to see. I didn't look. I think he enjoyed it. Uh, and right from the comments, because I'm a glutton for punishment and cards ended and it's back to it. Uh, this is actually really appropriate to finish off my day. And I had to do some other stuff, so I was preoccupied. But I saw this funny thing today about what did he call them? Life jackets. Some sort of protection. It looks like some information came out, and boy, was it I'm tinfoil hat crazy, so because of songs like this, I knew it was a hustle. But it's interesting what the first page of bunch of documents said. Very interesting. And I think we'll come full circle back to that accountability. And I don't think people who joined the traveling circus should be let off the hook so easily. Sign this affidavit so no one you can hold accountable. It's funny how you had to do that. But for your own good, safety, of course. And then the same thing with these other things they were talking about. It's weird. It looks like we're not allowed to hold them accountable, too. Is my honey's out working. She's out working. You got to do. Oh, look at that! See, it's like an earthquake, but not an earthquake. They're terrible. I don't mean no disrespect by that. People go through them. I live in the Midwest. We don't have earthquakes. Tornadoes. That's about it. I have no idea where we got there. Oh yeah, sign this affidavit so you can't sue. That's what we do. From another test, I need more of your blood. Sign this affidavit so my insurance won't come. I'm a healer. I will keep you alive. I'm a Huh. Weird. Weird. It's almost like that's right up our alley. And honestly, stuff we've been talking about for a while. So I just thought I would uh, point out that the comments still have requests daily that match into everything that we've been yeah, running our mouths about. I love it. I love it. And then I told the guys at Cards tonight, now something like this, and this literally straight out of today's comments. Uh, any song that we've been listening to for 12, 13 years at Cards, which is like first three Metal Church albums, every one of them, that just goes right up. Yes, I've heard it before. um I might have heard a lot more music than this. I mean, if you're gonna try to like stump me, you're not gonna stump me on metal and thrash too much. I mean, I've got albums and weird stuff. I got stuff on that wall I don't put on this wall because it doesn't even make sense. It's not shit nobody heard. Like today, the Sacred Reich. I've been listening to Sacred Reich forever. You know what I mean? Uh, I think I even put that Bloodsport up here. Or what was that? Isn't that the name of it? I have to. You know what? I'll link it right up here, and we'll move on. But I mean, Blood Feast. That's it. Um, a Remnant, I think, or whatever it is. Oh, it's cool. I should put it up here. And there's another Metal Church. I'll put that up there too. All right, I'll be right back. But I mean, this is in a second, so they might not even be up there yet. Um, yeah, I mean, it's weird. This whole thing. Now I've been talking about that. I lived in a place where you didn't have to. You didn't have to. It just didn't happen. The sheriffs weren't willing to work with the paper signs that they hung on the doors, so it didn't. It just kind of all fell apart. Which it's probably why I live here. Uh, but funny now that God, they wanted 75 years to tell us this. I wonder why. Because I think it was the 1200 or all the new. It's weird. There's just a lot of information that came out in just a little bit, and then there's so much more that it's almost like tinfoil hatters are getting. Uh, hmm. Now, some of us crazy nut jobs are going to expect apologies pretty soon. Sorry. That's what we're owed. We tried. We tried our damnedest, but no, we're just crazy. that guy with ties to the people making money, he's telling me the truth. But you crazy. Okay, they've only been writing these songs. It's like I've said before. They've been saying this my whole life. So it took a long time. I've been just waiting for years for this moment in history. So it made it. Now I'm ready to watch it and openly participate in it. So right now, I mean, I'm just doing music reactions. I just think Fake Healer from Metal Church off the Blessing in Disguise album is straight in line with a bunch of stuff we're talking about. And most of the people that are watching these videos, you're talking about this stuff with us too. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Um, it affects all decent people on both sides of the fence. So, I mean, here's the thing: I don't have a political agenda for this song. Those words are about medical tyranny, man. Worry about that. Worry about that they deciding who can get help or not. That's not. I mean, it's like an oath don't mean nothing no more. In a world of programmed droids, oaths and willpower seem to be overcharged by Daddy said so. It's really crazy. But hey, okay, now I'm done. Now there should be some stuff up here, and we'll move on. All right, and this is a good one. You're gonna make me. I'm coming back with another one because it's not just the doctors. I don't think so.